Hello everybody, I hope you're all well. So this morning I have been working in here doing some jelly prints and just experimenting a little bit and choosing images from a book to do some collaging and things like that. So I'll show you the jelly prints. I shall show you the paper. So I took these out of the magazine, this magazine here, it's called Breathe. I used to buy it a few years ago now. I haven't bought it for a while, but it's a nice, sort of a self-care book, if you like, well-being and that sort of thing. What I love about it is you do get these coloured pages. So in here there will be a page that colour, I can find it somewhere around. I've taken a few out because they're really pretty colours, and there's a grey one there, so you can use that, you can take that out and use it. But anyway, I took these out because I thought they would make nice pieces to use in collage. I've got these, my jelly print, a jelly plate wasn't really working out, or I wasn't working it very well. So I think, although this one hasn't come out very well, I still quite like it. It reminds me of a sort of a medieval pattern. That was just on some brown paper. That was my roll-off paper, and using grey, subtle grey, I like that. Those, and again these are roll-off papers, and on the back as well. And then these, so I can use these in collage. That was why I was doing that. I don't think there's anything in the back. They were for, I was making them for collage papers, is basically what I'm trying to say. So that's what I've been doing. And the other thing that I've been doing, and I made a really long video on it, unfortunately I couldn't upload it, my phone wouldn't let me for some reason, so I'm a bit stumped and I have no idea if I'm going to be able to upload these videos, so we'll see. The video yesterday that I couldn't upload, it was in relation to this. I'm just checking here in frame. So this book, I bought this book ages ago from Hobbycraft, and I wanted a sketchbook, but actually I thought the other day, I was thinking I really wanted to be inspired through the making of mixed media. It caught my attention, well, it's always caught my attention, but more recently I think I just felt the need, or the want to do mixed media. So I have been doing little bits here and there, but then I thought to myself, well, why don't I, get myself a book, which I already had, and then add pages into them. So create mixed media and then add pages into them. So yeah, I know there's a few people on YouTube that I've been inspired by, and I just see this as a learning process. It's me trying to figure out what I like and how I like it, and what works and what doesn't work and things like that. So it's a process. They're not, although this is a pretty page, it's not meant to be pretty in the way, I've made a pretty page. It was purely process. Although it doesn't look like it, I just happened to have these around. I did some painting, I did some stamping, and some various marks making, and yeah, I'm happy with that one. This one I did, actually this was what I did yesterday, and I used some watercolours that I did a while ago, and they're and some stamping and some, you know, mark making throughout. So there's a lot of watercolour here, even though it doesn't look like it. You know, I've been ripping it up, tearing it up and what have you. And then I added this piece here, which is, and that, which is, this is tracing paper, and I printed on it. And so I can see a theme emerging if I look at these two. You know, I can see a theme emerging with me. And I want to get out of that if I can. I want to create and not worry about creating. The whole point is to let myself create without worrying or putting pressure on myself, or, you know, whatever. I just want to create, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing, trying to have a bit of fun. But what I thought is, I made this page up this morning as well, and I thought maybe I'd do something different there. But what I was thinking maybe we could do, if you were interested, is have a specific day of the week and do mixed media. So I don't know, mixed media Wednesday or whatever, mixed media Monday, I don't know, whatever day I come up with, I guess. And then we can, you know, we can use our whatever we've got. I don't have any fancy pens and things like that. I have like cheap watercolour pens, cheap permanent colouring pens and things like that, and a couple of these Sharpie type ones, markers. But I don't have like really posh ones. I have these intense Inktense things, and, you know, all sorts of different things that people are using, and you know, they're so expensive to buy. So I just want to use what I've got and what I've had for a long time. I've had these for many years, so some maybe more newer than others. I've got these watercolour pens, and they're okay. I've got a brush on the end there. They're okay. So yeah, I'm just going to play with what I have. I've got watercolour. I bought some of these tester paints in different colours. I intended to use them on tissue paper, and then I saw somebody else doing that, and I thought it was a great idea, and then I did it, in fact, a while ago, and in fact that might be some of it. So I painted, and then I drew over the you know, the sort of this type of paint, which is what's the word, it's water-based paint anyway, but it's sort of chalky. So yeah, so I got that in a few colours, so I could use that. And I've got my watercolours, as I said. I've got some acrylics, and I did these because I thought, you know, I could rip these up and use pieces of this. And the same with these, I could rip them off. And then I also have, I've just been collecting a few bits of watercolour that I did in the past. These here, and I've been just ripping them off. They weren't special, they were just little practice pieces of paper. And I can, if I rip that, I can get a really nice piece like this one, you know, that you can use. So yeah, or swatches. When I did these swatches a couple of weeks ago, you could do those. So yeah, just some ideas to work on things and do some mixed media. So I don't know, if you would like to join me, please let me know in the comments. I'd really love it if you know, if you were engaged and wanted to join in, and, you know, whatever level you're at, whether you're a beginner or whether you're, you know, experienced in mixed media. If you're experienced, love to know your ideas. So this isn't so much a tutorial as a sort of craft with me, or let's craft together, rather. I mean, I will come up with some ideas of things that we maybe could do, but you know, that you can do whatever you want. I would just be doing things, and you can either join in or not, and be inspired or not. So, you know, have your own inspiration, your own ideas. So for example, I want to do something on here, and I was thinking of doing drawings, sort of very loose drawings, and then so going over the page and seeing how they look on each different part, you know, and just playing with it. So I'm going to be drawing on there. But so yeah, so that's what I thought I would do. Now the other thing, I'm just thinking about what to do today, and whether to do some mixed media or whether to do something else. I could do some collage and see where that takes us. So I won't do this one because I'm going to do some drawings on that one. Let me have a think. So I think what I'll probably do is put down some put some papers down and then put some gesso on the top. So let's have a look. So this, oh yeah, that's nice. That's quite nice. I don't know if I want to use, I'm just thinking I'll use a page out of one of these magazines. Let's have a look. There was a page that I quite like the look of, that one. That's nice. It's never too late to be what you might have been. I mean, I could just use text, you know. There's always a lot of text in these. No more sorries. I think I'll use this. Oh, I don't know. Recipes. Butterflies. Just want something simple. What about... You know what I'm doing? I'm just looking at and thinking, oh, I don't know if I've read that. Drop the facade. I think I'll use this. I mean, I am going to cover it up. You know, I don't need to be worrying about it. So I'm going to glue this on. Now the problem, I will probably have to edit a fair bit because I'm using a very cheap glue and I'm hoping that it works, because it takes time for everything to dry, and you know, if I've got to keep stopping and starting. Right, pressing on really hard because it's a cheap glue and it's not great, put it that way. Alright, let's have a look. So I'm going to pop that down already there. Doesn't matter which direction it goes in. And then I can put the glue here. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's something you're interested in, and you know, but I mean, the reason I thought about doing a regular slot is just for something different, because I get caught up in a rut sometimes, and I have done lately, more so lately, and yeah, you know, it would be nice to maybe have something different to do. Just going to try and get those out, air bubbles, so that it sticks down fully. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I do feel that very much. I love this image. I don't want to cover it up though. Let's have a look. I've got Scandi magazine here. See if there's anything in this. Again, this is an old magazine. that's nice, but I'm not looking for nice, I'm just looking for background colour. I think I'll use this. And when I say background colour, I mean grey, because I'm going to do something using grey. I'm just gonna, but I want some of this to show through. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to try, the last video that I did was super long, so I'm going to try not to, it was an hour, and I don't know what the reason was that it wouldn't upload to, it wouldn't save to my phone, and yeah, I had plenty of storage, so I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see what happens. It could just be a blip. Okay, so there's some layers. Do I need more? Will that be enough? I want to make sure that's down. Is there anything else? I mean, if I'm going to put that down, I might as well have. I think that might be it, I think. I can always put little bits down as I'm working. So yeah, so this is gonna have to dry a little bit, I think. Otherwise it might go all bubbly. It already is. Having said that, I'm going to use gesso, aren't I? And that's, so maybe I just put the gesso down and then alright, now just realised I don't know where my palette is. I might have to use a brush, and I'm reluctant to do that. What about, let's see if there's anything in here. No. Okay. Oh, I know what I could use, a credit card. Okay, I can use this. It looks like I've already used it. Right, dip it in. And let's just smooth it around. So I'm going to want to have some of this showing. So I don't want to make it completely covered. I'm just laying it down, but but you know, not being too careful about where I put it. Right, so that will do for that for now. I'm going to have to let this dry, so I will pause the camera and then come back when it's dry, and we can go from there. Hi, I'm back. I have a confession. I forgot to switch the camera on and I started working on it. So I put the gesso on top. Yeah, and you didn't see any of that. So, and then I started putting little pieces of paper on, drying it off a little bit, and I was just about to put some of this on. And then I realised I hadn't shared it with you guys, so I'm sorry about that. Maybe, just maybe, it will, oh no, that's, no, I'm not using that one. Yeah, maybe it will speed things up. So I prefer using my fingers, to be honest. I'm just going to do some blending here and there. Don't necessarily want to do circles, so I'm just gonna, but I like, this is I forgot the name of it before. What's it called? Paint for your walls. I can't remember what it's called. All right, emulsion, that's it, emulsion. I think I'm going to put some down here, and I can always cover it up if it's too much, but I want some contrast. It's all a little bit too pale. Just see if I can get some movement in it, and I might go over that a little bit. We'll see. I'm not you know, I'm just trying to work out what I like and what I don't like here. You know, and I may well put some more gesso on the top, but I just wanted to come in with some darker colours. So that was Turtle Dove in grey, and I'm thinking of painting the kitchen that colour. Right, the other thing I was thinking about doing is using the Sharpie. Maybe, I don't know, maybe go around the edge of here. I don't know how that will look. I mean, Sharpies are permanent, so once I've done it, the only way that I'm going to but I don't want it. Where's my water? Oh, my water's blue. Forgot to swap it out. Yeah, I mean, that's permanent, it won't dissolve. But I can, what I can do is put something over that. So I'm not too worried about that. I quite like it, actually. I might scrape it away a little bit. No. Okay, so let me think, what can I do? Some mark making. Well, I had, here we go. Just looking for somewhere that's dry, maybe here. This is pretend writing. I know it's bizarre, but I've seen a lot of people doing it, and I can either do my own handwriting or some pretend scribble. Let's see what else I could do. So I'm thinking about stamping. Let me just have a look in here. Oops, oh dear. I'm thinking to do a stamp. There might be one that I haven't done yet. That's lavender. That one's nice. Let's try this one. I got these for £2 at a charity shop, and they'd never been used, so I'm thinking I might use them here. And what I might do is just repeat the pattern over and over. Okay, so it's just not, sorry if I'm banging the camera. I'm wondering why it's not. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just, where should I put it? Random here. Oh, nice. Apart from that bit, though, that's okay. And then I'm gonna do more. So I think the more you do, the less pretty it is. Yeah, I like that. It's sort of, I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to do it in the opposite direction. Good. Yes, I like that. Okay. I have to clean that off somehow. Right, let's I only needed one. Just put these over here, put that back on. And I'll put those away in a minute. Right, so I've got some stamping. Now I'm just wondering what else I need. Got some writing, some stamping, some silly. I'm going to put some more gesso on. So I want to build up the layers. And I might cover some of that writing up so that it looks a bit more strange. A little bit of that. And a bit of this. Yes, I like that. And just go over that black line a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Right, so I'm happy with that. And then I think I want more layers on top. So, not about that. No, it's not the right colour. I need to stick to, you know, neutrals. That's nice, I like that there. I don't like the white though. No. I think I need something else. Let's try that. Where's my glue? I'm not, yeah, it's dry. I don't want that bit on there. Good. Yep, like that. And I think I might put that there. Yeah. Good. And then all I'm doing is adding layers. Sorry, I was really quiet then. I was in a world of my own, just thinking about layers and, you know, that sort of thing, and how I want it to look. It's interesting because I don't really have anything in my head about how I want it to look, or you know, there's just nothing really, nothing that's, no, I don't think so. I don't want to add too much, I want to keep it fairly neutral. But I do like these grey spots, so maybe I'll do more of that. Actually, I could drip it, couldn't I? Okay. Sorry, again, I'm in a world of my own. Oh, I like that. What I think I might do is, if I wet my brush, dip it in there, and I want to get some, that's it, some swirls. I didn't want that. No, I did not want that. Okay, I wanted drips and swirls like that. Okay, I'm going to go over that with some gesso again. This is, you know, all part of the process, just creating tiny spaces, you know, tiny, that's nice, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like the tick there and that one there, so that's good. And I will put some more gesso here. and here. Trying to make that bleed a little bit, so it wasn't a permanent pen. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, I want more of that, the grey, the drizzle, but I'm happy with it as it is at the moment. I don't feel like it's finished, but I don't think there's any sort of focal point. But yeah, I'm happy with it so far. Yeah, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it to dry again, and I'll consider what I'm going to do next. There's something about that pink that I'm not happy about, so I'm going to cover that over completely. What was that behind there? It's intriguing. That's what we want. Good. Okay. So yeah, this is the best tool ever. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it dry, as I said, and then I will come back when I've got a plan of where I want to take it next. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's just something a little bit different. I hope you know, it inspires you in some way to do your own messy mixed media and have a little bit of fun. And I'll throw that away. I don't want that. Don't want that. Or that. I'll keep that. But yeah, yeah, just have fun. Just build up layers and enjoy it as a process. And then, you know, you can figure out what you liked, what you enjoyed doing, excuse me, and then what you didn't like. How that made you feel and how you would change things like that. So it's a learning process. It is a process completely, you know, that's what it's about. It's not about so much the end product, it's about how you figure things out and work with things, work with what you have and where you take it, which is the interesting part, really. When you look at it and you think, well, you know, it's not very pretty, it's not very attractive, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you enjoyed the process, you relaxed, or you know, it made you feel alive, or, you know, it made you feel enthusiastic, it made you feel something. And then from there, you know, you're sort of going through a learning process, you're figuring things out, and yeah, it's just a really nice process to do. It takes you out of yourself. I mean, you could see then, you know, I forgot to talk to you guys, and that's rare for me. Yeah, I don't like this. I will be covering that up in my writing. And I'm not sure I like this bit for a tiny fussy thing going on. But I like this, and you've got a little bit here and you've got a hole on there. I like those. So I can see the things that I like, and, you know, where I put things. I love this, and I like this tick and the drips and things like that. So there's lots of things that, you know, I could repeat in another piece. So I would think to myself, okay, well, that really worked. I really enjoyed using the card, for example, and you know, getting my hands messy. So just enjoy the process and have a go, and I will come on to let you know which day that I'm going to do. I'll probably do a Wednesday. Mixed Media Monday is far too predictable for me. So yeah, no, I think a Wednesday is fine, and I will come on with my sketchbook and do some work, and you can join me. So I've got this one to do next, where I'll do some sketching. I'm going to use my jelly print that I made today. So it's just, you know, lots of different media, and enjoying the techniques, and, you know, enjoying doing. So anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you, you know, I hope you join me, and as always, thank you for your support. If you could like, comment, subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I'd really like my channel to grow. It's 900 and something, so it's getting there. You know, I think everybody sort of wants to reach 1,000, and it's a milestone, a huge milestone for anyone. So yeah, if you are watching and you do like what I'm doing, check out my other videos, and then subscribe if you feel it's something you would like to get, you know, watch more of. So anyway, take care everybody, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.